Well, what we have done in class so far today. We have discussed how the MLA system provides you with gaps that later need to be filled with information, and how each of these gaps contains its own output format. This system is highly logical and therefore can be performed much faster and more accurate by a computer. The next 10 minutes will be dedicated to introduction of computer assistance in preparing a works cited and documentation with the MLA system. Namely, I will introduce the web service easybipro.com as well as the program EndNote in its version 9.0. First, we will look at www.easybip.com, an internet site that helps you with your works cited. Therefore, you first have to go to the home page. On the home page, you can choose a medium that you intend to cite. You are provided with a variety of mediums to cite from. Next, you can choose whether or not your medium is provided in hard copy print or digitally. By clicking on Next, you open a mask that enables you to enter the data that the MLA list of works cited needs to quote. In order to avoid making mistakes by copying the data by hand, we will get the data from an online source, namely the University of Tübingen's library OPAC system. Simply enter the title into the query mask and start to copy and paste the information provided into your easybip.com window. Here you will find all the help needed in order to enter the data correctly. Notice that you still have to check for mistakes, as minor editing might be necessary. easybip will then show you a preview of your works cited list, give you the opportunity to use the data in a HTML preview or even export your works cited list into your Word program. Obviously, a large advantage of easybip is that it's free to use and, excuse my French, it's idiot-proof. Anyone can do it. Yet there are disadvantages. You have to enter all the data from hand and you have to be online. Therefore, next we will look at easybip Pro. It is similar to easybip, yet there are differences. One can choose the title from a list prepared already online and therefore does not have to enter all the data from hand. You have to log in on easybip. Once you have, you enter your personal workspace where you can save different lists of works cited for later use. Now what we will do is we will create our own list called writtencom2, and we will enter a new source via InstaCite search and find. This way we do not have to go to any foreign pages to get the information needed. We simply search for MLA handbook and we will be provided with a list of books that match the description. Here we simply choose the edition that we used for our essay and already get all the information needed. Again, as we see, some minor editing needs to be done in order to get everything right. We'll just save our changes into our list, and again we will be provided with a list of works cited, just that we can copy and save the list into our personal workspace and go back to it anytime we choose. The advantages: one can choose from a list, you avoid typing mistakes, it's easy to use, and you can save multiple lists. Disadvantages: it is not free, it does not feature German titles, and one needs to be online. Now we will look at the program EndNote. EndNote manages several libraries and can connect to almost every library catalog online. You just have to start a new list, as we did before. Again, we call it writtencom2. And what we try to do now is connect to the library server of all libraries in South Baden-Württemberg. We will search for the Introduction to Literary Studies by Nünning that we could not find via easybip. And yes, we do find it several times. We just do some minor editing again, and now we simply assume that we enter a new quotation into our essay that we need to mark as a citation. We use the word add-in provided by EndNote in order to enter all the bibliographical data, and as we do it in the text, the program automatically enters a list of work cited entry. Later we can modify what we have entered into the text. For example, leave out the author's name in a follow-up quotation, where just the page is needed. The biggest advantage of EndNote: whatever book you want to cite, your library's got it, EndNote's got it. Disadvantage: it's not idiot-proof and it's not for free. What I have done is I have introduced you to ways of automatizing your lists of works cited, namely easybip, easybipro, and endnote. Keep in mind, use your computer to prepare your list of works cited. After all, you're not traveling with a horse carriage anymore, aren't you?